Told y'all we was gonna be back, man. Told y'all we was gonna be back. Y'all thought I was playing. Nope. We gotta get back to the grind, man. We gotta make this work, bro. We gotta make it work. Focus. There you go. Focus. There you go. Yeah, man. So I got my chart marked up. Asia session just open. Excuse me. Looks like we might have just hit this buy side right here. Let's see how we run. Let's see how we run, bruh. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, bro. We have a 5-minute inversion here. So this would be good to enter. We got a 15-minute frame value got there. Inversion plus the 5-minute fair value gap. I think that's originally kind of what I was looking at when I had my kind of my chart drawn up. So it's kind of be something like close to like a 1-to-1, but I'd want like a long range move. For me, this just doesn't make much sense, you know. I like to see us kind of run all this liquidity right here. I mean, you know, run that liquidity, and I think what do we got here? A 4-hour bearish fair value gap. So, if anything, my trade would look something like this. To stop below this area. Now, I will say the chances of this happening, I don't, you know, think. It's kind of hard to say. We took liquidity here, took it here before moving back up. So. But you know what? I'm gonna trust my analysis and enter that trade on a 5-minute here. Let's see if it taps us in. And we also got liquidity here too. I'm kind of keeping that in mind as well. I thought we were kind of run down and kind of take this out, but. Doesn't look like it as of right now. Not to say that it can't happen, because it definitely can. So we'll kind of see. Yeah, we got these relative equal highs too. So we'll see what Asia session kind of gives us this Monday. We'll see what it gives us this Monday. See if we get some sort of retracement. But ideally, this is the setup that I kind of like. We got liquidity bouncing from a higher time frame, fair value gap, and I consider 15-minute a higher time frame because I like to take trades off of those because I'm trading micros. We got liquidity being taken. If we go down to the 5-minute, we got an inversion. That's kind of warped into a regular fair value gap. So there's that. Looks like it might tap me in here. And no, we've been bearish today. So we'll kind of see how this kind of shapes out. Possibility that me being more patient might pay off, but I like the setup. Coming from here, rejected, consolidated a little bit, got a nice bullish candle over the new day opening gap, created an inversion fair value gap, and then if we also look at it, I just want to see if we somehow it'd be down here on the 1-minute time frame. That's probably a fair value gap though. Yeah, that 15, looks good. Let's see if we can get some momentum upwards. But I can see us. I don't know if it'll be all in Asia, but definitely this kind of being ran. All this liquidity right here. So let's see. But yeah, I had a good gym session, man. I can see my gains, my results kind of coming in. So that's always motivating. Makes you want to go a little harder. I kind of got it. My take profit right where these relative, where these relative equal highs are on the 15-minute chart. Slightly below, as I like to say. I don't like to be too greedy, bro. Because there's been times where I've been a couple points before I hit my take profit, man, and next thing you know, it just like reverses on me. So I'm okay with taking a little less, and you know what I'm saying, not having it hit my full TP, my toilet paper. So let's see if we can get this kind of play out. Now, if this is gonna kind of continue upwards, what I want to see is I want to see like another huge, another imbalance candle like this. Just continue momentum. I don't want to see price consolidate on the lower time frame, kind of as it's doing. Nor do I don't want to see it kind of like stair step up, because if it's stair stepping up like this, from what I've seen in the past, the chances of it reversing are a lot higher instead of you seeing that momentum kind of come in. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. I'm gonna go run and grab me something to eat real quick, man. I've been on protein shakes for work. Had 2 protein shakes. Had some grapes. Half a gallon of water. What else? A fruit snack. A protein bar. I probably hit my what do they call it, bro? Why am I blinking? Not my calories. I definitely haven't hit all my 2,000 calories today. But I hit my I think my protein count. I had 3 protein shakes total because I had one before I went to the gym too. But now, what's for dinner? I'ma just uh, I'ma just make me these little a couple chicken nuggets, and then when my daughter get here tomorrow, I'm gonna cook us. Bake us some chicken. I got some green beans, and then I might do like biscuits or um, either the chicken. What else did I take the thaw out? I got asparagus in there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, we want to see. We don't want to see price struggle like this. We want to see volume come into these candles. So and I am taking a micro trade today, just so I can. This is obviously, if you look down in the bottom left corner, this is a funded account, a 50K funded account. So taking micros so I can extend my trading range in terms of risk. Kind of make my stop losses a little wider instead of kind of having them so tight, and it allows for me to it allows me to kind of play a little looser, kind of with like my stop losses. And I'm learning to like to take trades off of like the 15 minute, as well as kind of like the 5 minutes instead of the one. So it just seems like I've had a higher hit rate on those like higher time frames. Like I don't have to be as like precise, and I kind of like that. But the thing is, I if I'm taking a trade off that higher time frame, I'll just leave. You know what I'm saying? And come back the next day and kind of see if it went in the direction I thought it was gonna go, instead of sitting there watching it all day. And it kind of helps alleviate any sort of emotion I might see, or come across while I'm sitting on the chart. So that's like another reason why I kind of like it as well. Place trade and just leave. But here I do want to get back to the recording, so I am kind of, I have another. I actually just passed another account too. I just have to pay the 150 to activate the 5 day challenge, but um, that one might be traded a little differently. So let's see what we gonna do. Let me go scarf down some of these chicken nuggets real quick. Bro. Be right back. Costco got these lightly breaded chicken breasts, bro. Kirkland brand. Fire, bro. Fire. You know, I don't know where my phone has been for like the last 30 to 45 minutes. So this is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. See how we react kind of when we get to these lower time frame equal highs right here. Bro, it sounds like somebody's like doing Zumba above me, bro. I don't know if the mic can pick that up, but it's been like the same consistent like do 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 for like the last like 10 minutes, bro. Like they got to be doing Zumba or something. The OTE range. But yeah, man, like the page, subscribe, leave a comment, feedback. You know, I'm open to it all. Open to it all. If I keep see me keep looking at another screen over here too. Come on, NQ, let's run this liquidity. So I can see this. What I can see happening, not saying that it's going to happen, and I definitely don't have like expectations set on this happening, but what I can see happening is this relative equal high or this swing high right here, however you want to, whatever terminology you like to use. I'm only saying relative equal high because the lower time frame, you have candles that are on the 1 minute time frame, candles all within like the same area and whatnot, but I can see this creating a market structure shift and us getting some nice volume above here and then making our way, coming back, retracing into a fair value gap before and then taking off completely. That's what I can see happening. Not saying it's going to happen, but I've seen that happen before. So let's see if we this new 5 minute. Let's see if that's what really happens. One thing to kind of keep in mind: small little 15-minute bearish fair value gap right here, and I guess you can technically kind of consider this counter trend trading, but if we zoom out, 15 minute, we touch the OTE, and then the OTE also combined with the, this is 30. So from where this move started to its peak, OTE range, the 0.705, which is where you want to set entry, if that's your trading style. But had a higher, 15-minute fair value gap, tapped into that and rejected, and has been kind of consolidating a little bit now. So but you know what? Now that I'm kind of looking at this more, this does look like a market maker sell model. That's kind of what it looks like to me. See, we have all this liquidity, or some probably consider this like a head and shoulders or something, but because you can see consolidation, move up, inched our way up, took this liquidity and close this entire fair value gap, and now we're going back down. And I'd imagine, this might be more consolidation before the move back down to knock out these relative equal lows and potentially take out this swing low here. So I'm keeping an open mind here. Y'all wanna know what's so funny? So on my last video, I swear, like 3 minutes after I turned off the video, bro, price started going in my direction. I swear to God. Swear to God. And I wasn't even mad, bro. It's just like I was right, but I wasn't patient enough, and I was in drawdown. I think I was $400 in drawdown or something like that. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just cut my losses short. And then next thing you know, I end the video, and then price just, bruh, reversed. But I was saying, if you listen, I was saying like these candles, the structure and the candles that were forming, they were just too weak in order to continue that momentum downwards. Like there had to be a reversal somewhere, and then lo and behold, 2 or 3 minutes after, price just. Now I didn't go to my take profit originally, but I likely would have got out early anyways, just because I didn't want to babysit the trade. So we had about 5.5 minutes left in this. We do got a 15-minute here too. Get rid of this. Clear it up a little bit. Can we get some rejection? Rejection. What time is it? 7:25. These candles looking chunky. Oh, she's starting to drop now, bro. She's starting to drippity drop. Scoopy doo. Scoopy doo. That was a pretty nice close. I have to give me some cherries, y'all. Boys start to have a sweet tooth, man. Have to go give me some cherries. Come on, NQ. Show us something. See, I want to see this broken. With nice momentum. Not any, not wicked. I want to see a nice imbalanced canvas close over that. Does that really look like? I don't know about it. See, this kind of close blue. We might not even reach this swing high right here. Not yet. one thing I kind of want to like, I kind of want to see and just kind of go back and look at as if like are trades more successful when you know the sell side liquidity has been taken twice instead of just once. You know, kind of curious about that because this all this could be is pretty much like a like manipulation leg, kind of how this was, and it kind of you know pretty sure this. How many points is that? Wrong thing. You're grabbing the wrong thing. Where's my? Here we go. You know, it's about 50 points. So that you took some people, you know what I'm saying, stop some people out. But maybe this is all, you know, the manipulation, fake, you know, has people thinking it's gonna go higher, come back down to grab this liquidity before moving back up again. I don't know, you just never really know what the market. But then again, looks like we're in a market maker sell model. Man, can we get some sort of action? Could be because it's a Monday too. That's crazy. What am I looking? I'm looking for. $218 points. I mean, you would have to think that, you know, seller's exhaustion, right? I'm full now, y'all. These cherries did the trick, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get on another session this week, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, cause it's a long week with my daughter, and then I go Thursday. Thursday potentially I might be able to, potentially, but I gotta go to work or I go on emergency on call. So hopefully it's quiet for me. But we're not really, really breaking any lows. We're just really consolidating and then closing above this inversion, which is good. We just want to see if we can start breaking, swing lows, starting with the nearest one, this one, and kind of see how we react kind of when we get to this one, and see how we react when we get to here. And that's pretty much what we kind of want to, or pretty much what I want to pay attention to, is how are we going to react when we, if we decide to move above here and try to, close above it. Well, let's see. Today, I was a lot more patient when entering the trade versus just kind of already being in something like the video last week. So I'm happy about that. And I'm happy I didn't hesitate to pull the trigger. I'll be right back again. Where's my phone at, bro? Not the reaction. Not the reaction I wanted to see. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my lumps on this one. Yeah, it didn't give me what I wanted to see when we got above here. I wanted to see displacement. heavy candles. Heavy, heavy, heavy candles. And I don't think I'm gonna get that up here in this session, anyways. So we've been almost at it for an hour already, bro. Time really just be moving. Time really be moving. But it's a good sign though. We're not close below that swing low. That's for sure. Gotta go take a call. Look at that. Bruh. Okay. I just have to clear some stuff up. What we an hour and a half, bro. I was probably going for what? Hold on. How long was I going for? Oh, about 20 minutes. 20 minutes. But I like that though. I like that. I like that. What did he say? I ain't gonna say what he said, but if y'all watch P. Diddy interviews, if you know, you know. Well, this is beautiful. We swept these relative equal highs on a lower time frame, and now we could come back down and get another entry here and ride this up. But yeah, I believe we could sweep all this liquidity. We got was that 750 to about 820. This is a macro time window, so I'm gonna move my stop up. So you got a market structure shift. Let's see if we can continue upwards momentum. I might take one off. That's beautiful though. So I'm gonna do the smart thing here. I'm gonna take one off. I'm gonna adjust this. And then, cause we got a small little, we're on a 2 minute. Let me go to, but yeah. And I'm just gonna move that to in profit. Now, this is done at 9, so what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna let this ride, and then for like my thumbnail, I'll screenshot like the result. Screenshot the result. And kind of go from there. But yeah, I think an hour and a half is good for, recording time for me. This is beautiful though. Took this liquidity all the way back there, came into this higher time frame fair value gap, and we never really came back down to retest or close below any swing low. Like we closed below here, but it wasn't like displacement. It wasn't like a huge bearish candle like this, which if I would have seen kind of this kind of play out kind of in this area, then that would have let me know, and I would have kind of had the assumption that we were going to, at least head to retest this fair value gap again and potentially take out this liquidity down here. But instead, continued. We rebalanced the price range right here. You can kind of see. And then we created an inverted fair value gap with the fair value gap. And then this candle right here really pretty much kind of solidified. Like, once we got that close above this inversion, solidified a little confidence. Now, where I was questioning was kind of what I mentioned earlier, that I kind of want to see how we react when we get up here, and we instantly kind of almost reject it. But same time, again, we didn't break this swing low.
yeah, we just kept moving. So that's that. We'll kind of see how things kind of play out. So I'm out of here. Actually, you know what? What is this? About 20 points. I don't know if we get all the way up there in Asia. Sometimes Asia gives us really good runs. Sometimes it doesn't. So yeah. We'll leave it at that, ladies and gents. I'm out of here. Peace.